Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here to talk a little MLB action for Wednesday, August 28th. And I brought Nick Parsons here along with me, talk a little baseball. We're going to talk Toronto Blue Jays and the Red Sox. And the total's at 9.5. Nick Parsons is going to talk about a total. But before we do that, you guys got to like, share, subscribe. Use the promo code right here, LENNY20. Saves you 20% off all Nick Parsons premium plays, best bets, all that good stuff. PicksAndParlays.net. Nick Parsons, thoughts on this total? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so Toronto, I mean, it's playing pretty decently these days all of a sudden, but it's still like 8 games back of the final wild card spot. And then Boston, it's playing basically pretty terribly these days, and it's now dropped to 5 games back of the final AL wild card spot. So there are playoff implications for each of these teams in this series. Neither can afford to take the foot off the gas if they have any hopes of making the playoffs. And now here these two teams face a couple of starters who have shown really sort of shaky form of late. And so I think from a situational standpoint, Lenny, that this one sets up to be more of an offensive affair rather than a defensive one. Chris Bassett, he's the scheduled starter for Toronto, and he's 9-12 with a 4.41 ERA for the Jays. And he was most recently shelled for 4 runs over 4 innings versus the Angels. He's got out to a strong start this season, but over his last 9 starts, he's posted just a 6.80 ERA. And then Brayan Bello, he's 11-6 with a pedestrian 4.95 ERA for the Red Sox. And he was rocked for 5 runs over 5 innings in what turned out to be a 12-2 loss to the Diamondbacks in their most recent outing. So yeah, as I say, I think based on recent form of these two starters, Lenny, that this one looks like it'll go over the number sooner rather than later. So I'm going over on Wednesday night between these two divisional teams.
Over Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox, over 9.5. Shop your lines. You might be able to get that at 9, maybe a little juicier there. I like the 9.5 personally. I think we get into double digits for sure in this one. Don't forget, guys, like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, promo code LENNY20 saves you 20% off all Nick Parsons premium plays, PicksAndParlays.net. We'll see you guys on the next one. Good luck, unless you're against us. Take care.